Hey Canucks fans, if day one of Canucks Rookie Camp is any indication, then Vasily Podkolzin is going to quickly become a fan favorite. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the good-looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, September the 18th. If you're new, this is what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And as always, this vlog is brought to you by Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Sign up now on the link below in my description for a free 7-day trial. Thanks to all of you who got me over the 7,500 subscriber mark yesterday. That was kind of cool. I appreciate your loyalty. I appreciate you taking the time to subscribe and watching these videos on a daily basis, or at least a regular basis. And don't forget, today's Saturday. That means tomorrow's Sunday. That means tomorrow's my Ask Me Anything. Leave a question for me. I'll put a post up on my community tab on my YouTube channel. Okay, day one of rookie camp is in the books. Firstly, I didn't know it was day one. I didn't know it was a 4-day camp. The Canucks tweeted it out. It looked like it was only a 1-day camp, Friday, September the 17th. I thought, maybe that's not enough. But then I didn't think it'd be 4 days. 4 days seems like a long time, given that there's only 12 skaters and a couple goalies. But I guess they're going to really focus on teaching these young players, our prospects, what it means to be a Canuck, both on the ice and off the ice, the systems, how they carry themselves, the pride in being a Vancouver Canuck. All good, all really good things. I just hope they don't get too tired before the main camp starts. And I'm sure a lot of the players will be invited up to main camp that starts on Thursday the 23rd in Abbotsford. But as Abbotsford GM and Director of Player Development Ryan Johnson said, it's indeed a 4-day camp, and they're excited because they get to see guys that they've only seen on video, highlights, guys that they've only been able to talk to over Zoom. And now they're all in town on Rogers Arena ice wearing Vancouver Canucks practice jerseys. It's pretty exciting. So although it was a lot of guys that might not ever make it to the big club, it was still nice to see Canucks players, Canucks prospects on the ice at Rogers Arena. And it just feels like Canucks hockey is around the corner. Rookie camp 4 days, main camp on the 23rd, exhibition game starting on the 26th. Then we kick off our season on October the 13th. So a lot of pretty cool, October the 12th, I think, actually, a lot of pretty cool dates coming up. And yeah, we know that we are well into it. So, or at least we're making our way well into it. I want to talk about Vasily Podkolzin. And I think everyone's been excited to see what this guy could do. Drafted him in 2019, first round, 10th overall. Stan Smeel butchering his name in front of the Vancouver faithful. We know all those stories. And then he played another 2 years in the KHL after that. Well, today was his first time with teammates. And before he got on the ice, he had a really good, revealing, entertaining media availability. And he had an interpreter. By the way, did you know that an interpreter is one who converts oral or verbal language to another language, whereas a translator is one who converts written text to another from one language to another. So interpreter is for verbal and oral, whatever word you want to use, and translator is for written. I didn't know that. I didn't know that until last night when I looked it up. So Vasily Podkolzin was with an interpreter and answered questions from the media. What was really interesting is, unlike Danila Klimovic, who I guess his English isn't as good, or at least he's not as confident, it always went English question, then Russian interpreter, Belarusian interpreter, and then to Klimovic, then back to the interpreter, then to the media interpreter speaking English. Podkolzin still used the interpreter, but oftentimes he did not need the interpreter to interpret the question for him. He heard it in English, thought about it, gave his answer in Russian, and then the interpreter gave it back. But there were a couple of funny moments. Anytime someone said, "Welcome, Vasily," he would say "thank you" in English, of course, and in his deep, bassy voice. I'm pretty sure if he ever sang in a choir that he was bass. But yeah, it was pretty cool, actually. And then imagine listening to that press conference in a car with a big subwoofer. But then the best was when Ian McIntyre asked him, are you nervous about coming to a new team, a new city, new surroundings, all those things? And then even before the interpreter could interpret that question, Podkolzin said, "No, I'm not nervy." He didn't even say, "No, I'm not nervous," but he said, "No, I'm not nervy." I think he meant to say nervous, or maybe he was trying to be funny. And then he started chuckling in his booming voice. And then all the media members did as well. So that was kind of cool. It showed a lot of personality, and it showed that he's not afraid to have fun, even though this was his first day in front of local media, albeit over Zoom. So I like that answer. I thought it showed some personality, like I said, and his comfort level already. And a lot of other answers were kind of cool to hear. He wants to make an impression. He wants to make the team. We expect him to say things like that. He talked about that he had some challenging moments in the KHL, but he's also grateful for his experience there. So right there, I think he's showing maturity, that he didn't throw his team, and he shouldn't, but he didn't throw his team or the KHL or his handlers or management under the bus there. He just said that there were challenging moments, but he learned a lot, grew a lot as a player, but now he's ready to hone his skills and make the team here. He also said that him and his wife are going to take some English lessons, get an English tutor, which I think is great. It shows a commitment to wanting to learn English. And speaking of English, one cool thing he said is that he's become really good friends with Nils Hoglander, as we know, drafted in the same year, one day after the other. Podkolzin drafted on the Friday night, 10th overall. Hoglander goes early in the second round on the very next day. And it's interesting because they're likely going to be competing for the same position, second line left winger with potentially Horvat and Garland. So they might be competing for the same position on the ice, but off the ice, it sounds like they become besties. We've seen the pictures on Instagram. We've seen pictures on the ice. And he even said that they go out for dinner a lot, and they like to speak in English so they can both practice. I think Hoglander's English is probably better than Podkolzin, just from being here last year. And we heard Hoglander, not the most comfortable in interviews, but at least trying his best. So I'm going to give the edge to Hoglander in the English department, but we'll see how that progresses for Podkolzin. But I thought that was kind of cool to know that that he's found an ally already on the team, someone that he can hang out with and feel comfortable with. So put it all, and I've just been talking about his media availability for the last 5 or 6 minutes. Not to mention on the ice, he looked good just from the highlights I've seen and from what people have tweeted about and wrote about. He looked good in the battle drills, showed his offensive skills, his hands, his work ethic, all those things. So all these things that are going to really, endear him to the Canucks fan base. So overall, I think it's a good day one for Podkolzin. He's going to be the one guy that for sure is going to make it to the main camp. I think a lot of those guys will, maybe not all. And then we expect him to be battling for a roster spot, not just to make the roster, but we'll see how high he ends up playing in the lineup. Maybe even given a shot on the second line alongside Bo Horvat. So we'll see where that goes, but it was a great start for Podkolzin yesterday. And then as we hear more about the rookie camp, we can talk about other guys like Klimovich, like Wu, like Person, like Arthur Silovs and Michael DiPietro there, just to kind of hang out and give them a second goalie. So hopefully we'll hear some more cool stories from rookie camp. Day one is down, 3 more in the books, 3 more to go. And then we look ahead to main camp starting on the 23rd. So in the comments below today, talk to me about your impressions of Podkolzin day one, whether you saw some footage of him on the ice or whether you watched some or all of his media availability. Do you agree with me that he could quickly become a fan favorite because of both how he is on the ice? Looks like he's going to be, it looks like he's a man already, as Bo Horvat said, and or what he's going to be like off the ice as well, showing some personality already. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you think about Podkolzin and your impressions of him so far. Going to give a shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang, and to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of this channel, click on the join button underneath my videos or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, become a member of this channel if you like to, and definitely leave a comment, your impressions of Vasily Podkolzin. Lastly, don't forget to ask me a question for my Ask Me Anything, but don't do that here. Do that on my post on my community tab, and I'll do my best to answer them in tomorrow's AMA vlog. Okay, friends, Thanks for watching. Hope you have a really good day. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.